Imagine the biggest stage in the world, millions watching, and the legendary sound of the Beatles filling the stadium. Sound impossible, right? But what if AI could bring the Beatles back together for a historic Super Bowl halftime show? In today's video, we're diving into a mind-blowing scenario, what a Beatles reunion at the Super Bowl could look like, how AI could make it possible, and how Paul McCartney's own Super Bowl performance could serve as a blueprint. Before we even think about a full Beatles reunion at the Super Bowl, we have to acknowledge that Paul McCartney has already rocked the halftime stage. AI in music has been evolving at an insane pace, and the Beatles have already used it now. Take that technology and imagine using it on a Super Bowl halftime show. We've already seen hologram performances from artists like Tupac and Whitney Houston, but AI could take this to the next level, using deep learning models to create a fully interactive, moving John and George. The technology isn't just about playing old recordings. It could create a real-time Beatles experience where Paul and Ringo interact with AI-generated versions of John and George, making it feel like they're truly playing together again. This wouldn't be just a tribute, it would be a true Beatles reunion powered by technology. Of course, there's a debate, would this really be the Beatles or just a technological trick? At the end of the day, the Beatles' music is timeless. And if AI could bring them back one last time, in front of millions at the Super Bowl, wouldn't it be worth seeing? Paul McCartney had played at the Super Bowl in 2002.
All right, the sound check's complete. Paul McCartney will officially be playing right before kickoff tonight. And Paul, what is going on? An American event with an Irish band at halftime, and you up to kickoff.
Don't you love it?
It's
I
fantastic.
love it. Yeah. Well, you know, we've been big supporters of America. A lot of Americans are Irish.
Paul McCartney also spoke to ESPN about his performance.
You've been front and center in honoring America's heroes ever since the events of 9/11. Why did you decide to bring this message and this song to the Super Bowl?
Basically, they asked me to do it, and you know, I'm very proud to have got the song together and to have done the concert at the Garden. I would meet people on the street the next day. They say, you know, thanks for what you did for the city, thanks for what you did for the U.S. I said, I'm very proud to be part of it, you know. Got to stand up and be counted, I think, on a time like this. So it's great, it's very exciting for me to bring it here.
People talk about how the Beatles really helped to lift America's mood after President Kennedy's assassination. Do you think music at events like the Super Bowl can work some of the same magic in the wake of the events of 9/11?
I think so. You know, it brings people together. Everyone sees everyone sort of up, showing their face, doing something positive, instead of kind of, you know, cowering away. I think it's what's needed. It's good. I feel very strongly about freedom. This is the country, you know. This is the place people come to get away from all the oppressive regimes. So I think it's a very valuable thing, so I'm here to support it.
You American football fan?
Yeah, I am actually, yeah. I used to be a big Steelers fan.
Is that right,
that,
really?
Terry Bradshaw guy, you heard of him?
Right. Yes, I've heard of Terry Bradshaw.
Big guy here, yeah.
Big ball guy.
I could take him.
I bet you could,
Easy,
no problem.
down low.
Well, you got to. Yeah.
Easy,
Now,
man.
Now, who do you like in the game? You had a record called Ram.
I had a record called Ram,
St.
yeah.
Louis.
Well, you know, but I also am from England, and I'm a patriot.
Well, there you go.
So what are you going to do? You know what? I'm not sure. I'm going to see when I see the teams. I haven't got a pre-game favorite, but Rams look good.
Do you think?
But you never know, man. It'd be great if the Patriots came and did it.